Okay, we are recording.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's here on the Roll20. And it's been 4 weeks. So I don't remember what we were doing.
We are in the middle of planning how we're going to try to distract guards and get into the secure wing.
Right. You're in the doctor's office, and one of you wanted to hack a computer or something to try to free this beast over here. Was that part of your plan, or are you not doing that?
Yeah, because we're being expected to go out onto the moon surface and defeat these zombie things.
Yes. Yes. So you had the prisoners there. You convinced these guards that you wanted to take the prisoners out to make them fight the zombie things.
Right.
So, to your surprise, they are going to escort you, these 3 guards, and you came down here to try to get these guys some infirmary care. They got a little bit of care. Where do you want to go from there? What's the plan?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. Oops.
I believe you guys dropped some grenades in the what's this place down here?
Yeah, so
In this one room with all the robots.
We have explosives. Yeah, we have explosives laid out, and we were looking at a way to see if we could create a distraction with opening the cell with the big worm creature thing, to hopefully get everybody to run there, and then I don't know where we go from there. I don't remember.
I guess my question is, since I'm standing in front of the console, what all would I need to do for them to not notice me trying to get into the console? 'Cause you said the center thing was the console, right?
Yeah, can you roll sleight of hand on that? See if you can. You think you can touch this thing?
So that is if Roll20 will let me pull up my sheet. Come
It
on.
will not.
It's like halfway to loaded. Come on. Come on, Roll20. You can do it. There we go. Roll20. Okay. Sleight of hand, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Bink. 17.
Okay. I would say that you can add probably a +2 to that because you're standing behind the computer where you're standing, and that would give you a passing on this. So, what are you trying to do? You're trying to hack into this thing. That's going to be a computer's check.
Yep. Let's see. How many bottle caps do I have? I'm gonna throw down 5 bottle caps on this out of my 6.
Hold for your bottle caps real quick. Just give me 1 second. Is there any way I can assist him with it?
Yeah, you
Like,
can
just
roll
go
assist.
peek over his shoulder.
Yeah, roll a computer's check.
Okay.
See if you get the assist. If you get a 10, you get an assist.
So,
Alright,
so if
so
my
no
computer
bottle
skill is a +12, can I just automatically assist him?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
if you want to use bottle caps, but that's a +1, so you can like shorten your bottle cap if you wanted to. That's what I'm saying.
Isn't it assist a +2?
Maybe, I don't know.
Call it a +2. Anybody else assisting him?
Okay. I'll do 4 bottle caps because I want to make sure this works to set off this worm.
Okay.
Okay, so 4 bottle caps, computer
Yeah,
check,
+2.
and the +2. So it's a +16.
Jesus Christ.
And I rolled a 19.
Where are you getting +16 from?
Sorry, +6. Sorry, why did I say 16?
I don't know. I was confused. Okay. So you can successfully hack into this computer and hack this door open if that's the thing you guys want to do as a group. You want to release the purple worm deal.
Yeah, we want to release the purple worm.
So,
I don't
So
think
is the
that
goal
it's
to be a
necessary.
distraction in order to get
We want all hell
off?
all hell to break loose in the jail so we can attempt to go into the secure area to get the Sedona, was it?
Yep.
I don't know. I think it's pretty presumptuous to think that all guards are going to leave their stations, especially this guy manning a high security door. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
For any other ideas?
I
'Cause the only other way is we have to sneak away from them and somehow blow up a generator, even though they're staring at us and watching us.
yeah.
I mean, because if those two guards ran in that room after this monster was released, then from this console, what all can we control? Can we control those doors?
I'm giving you those doors. So if that's what you want to try to do, I'm not going to say no to your plan.
Because if you're already hacked into the computer, if we release this bug, those two guards, if they run into that room, while you're still at the computer, open that door into the high security area. We can feign crap because we can see maybe from that diagonal, if all these doors open, that the high security area is open. We gotta run over them, make sure no one gets out. And that could be our excuse to access that area while keeping cover.
There's an option on the computer to set a timer on this door as well.
Oh, that's good to know.
You can tell it when you want it to open. You won't be able to set a remote thing like the bombs, but you could set, say, 20 minutes, an hour.
Okay. So we have a lot of plans. And I don't think it's necessarily the worst thing if we just stick them all together, because this is a role-playing game and it's pretty wide open. So what if we take these prisoners, we go outside. Casey, you use your character's ability to destroy any cameras pointed at us. We take out these guards or wound them or whatever, so that we can leave our current prisoners out on the surface, and we can pick them up in a little bit. Get them outside of the prison. Then we can come inside.
Won't that put them in danger?
Do what?
Won't that put them in danger?
So, can we I need a refresher. So we're here trying to get somebody, right?
Yeah, trying to get four total prisoners out.
3.
4 total. So we already have the 4 down here, right? Or
We're trying to get 3 out.
Well, Sedona.
Okay.
Counts as number 4.
Well, Sedona would be your 4th, but these 3 guys right here, you're trying to get out for the Goss Cloth that you left over at the other station. So she wanted these 3 guys rescued.
Right.
Sedona is the one you're here for.
Yeah.
Right.
So Sedona's the one we're here for. These guys are part of somehow that y'all got into this base, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and we're supposed to step out on the surface to kill something for them in order to get them out there so a ship can pick them up. Am I correct so far?
That's what I was thinking. So they can be picked up in the ship. So that we would have to kill the guards that went out there with us so that we could fake these other guys' death.
Oh my God. Right, but we were trying not to kill guards, right?
Right.
We were trying
to
not
keep
to
our cover as much as we could.
Okay. Because I remember that conversation. That's where my idea for the worm came. Because technically he would kill the guards and not us.
So yeah, we're trying not to blow our cover.
What if we, I don't know how they'll act, but what if we went out and we killed whatever we have to kill on the moon? There might be some celebration because they're gone, because weren't they like an issue when we were coming through, people were talking about them?
Yeah.
So there might be some like distraction camaraderie, like, good job, high five, way to go, let me sniff your thumb. And then while they're distracted, we can release the worm thing. And with distraction, maybe they would run in there, we lock the door, unlock the secured door, and go that way. Because our plan is to let these 3 guards die outside, right?
That's what I was thinking. Get them out
so
of the way.
So when we come back, they would be upset that the guards are dying, but they'd be happy that the threat's gone. So then maybe we can access the...
I was thinking we would blow our grenades.
Okay.
And then fewer guards, and in the mass confusion, we can either
So
open the door ourselves or, maybe
So
try to appeal to the
okay.
humanity.
Devin, is the timer on the secured door? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, you're able to hack this thing. Instead of just opening the worm right now, you can time it.
So why don't we do a timer on the worm, and then we set off the explosions. That way we know like the worm might not draw all the cards, but it will draw some. The explosions might draw the rest.
Yeah.
We do them at the same time like a big cluster screw. So everybody's discombobulated.
Yeah.
Does that work for everybody?
I mean, that sounds good to me. The question is keeping everyone alive with when we're outside trying to take all that on.
Well,
Yeah.
I say we do the outside and then worry about the rest from there. Because we can come back to the med bay for healing. Right, Devin?
Yeah. Well, there's a
Yeah.
doctor in there. If you blow your cover, he's not going to want to help you.
But
yeah,
isn't he
But you
charmed?
guys did pick up a lot of healing stuff last time you were in here because you got
We did.
charmed.
We've got a lot of healing stuff.
Yep.
He is charmed, but will that last that long? I'm not sure how long.
My hope is to be able to,
I don't.
take these guards out without blowing our cover, without them seeing us take out guards.
Right. And
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we go to the moon, when we go outside, these 3 guards, they'll die. And it won't be us. It'll be the creatures that we're fighting that kills them. And then supposedly these 3 prisoners down here will die. Right? Am I understanding correctly? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we could just not worry about the guys outside and cut straight to detonate and open the doors, and try and get in through the secure door at that time.
Okay.
With a
But then how are you
detonation,
gonna get-
and then the other thing breaks free at the same time, and maybe we can convince these guards to stay. Oh, just stay here and guard these 3. We're gonna help with what's going on. And then we circle back to them to take them out. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's best.
I mean, I'm down for whatever.
Hard.
I'm all about experience. So I do want to kill the things that are outside that we can kill for experience. And I know we're probably gaining experience other ways, but it's whatever, man. If you want to leave the 3 guards in here to guard them while everything's going crazy, that's cool too.
Maybe we can get the doctor to guard them, and then we can come back and.
Oh, well, I was thinking between the worm and the explosives, maybe they'll have to run out. I mean, they are guards.
Yeah.
And they'll lock the door.
Yeah.
Or they'll think
the doctor, and we can.
Y'all
we can
have
go
your
the other way.
y'all have your cover, and then we can go the whatever way we need to.
Um,
But I was more worried about how are we going to get them out? Because we're going to go outside on the moon surface to get them out, right? But now we're going to drag them with us again.
Yeah. Now, in that case, we would be taking them back with us through the prison out, directly in our ship. Through the hangar.
So that might be a risk within itself.
Yeah. Although I guess more numbers with us. Like this.
Yeah.
If we're talking about letting out the worm or detonating, either one, we're talking about causing mass panic and then literally running for our lives out of the prison in the middle of a code red situation.
Right. No, I get what we're talking
That'd be
about.
fun.
It would
It'd
be
be
fun.
dangerous.
No, it would be fun. But I was just trying a way to make sure we get everybody.
Yeah. The benefit of doing all those things and then going through the prison in a code red situation would be we would have an excuse, to be, taking those prisoners back in that direction if we, ran into too much trouble.
Okay.
I mean, that is a benefit.
But you don't think it would look suspicious when you're all dressed as guards taking prisoners back towards that area with a ship during a code red situation?
It would absolutely look suspicious. I mean, I'm just saying maybe we can bluff. I've got a high bluff. I don't know. But I don't know. We still got to worry about, even with that, getting through exactly how we're going to get through that door. Yeah. Does that guard leave, or do we have to attack him, or what if he doesn't?
So I feel like right. So I feel like it's me and Jeremy just talking. What do y'all think, guys?
I mean, at least the undertone is that there's a possibility of us being able to get through this entire thing without having to beat up or kill anyone via distractions or whatnot. And then the question is it because we bluff our way out? Is it because they're all distracted by everything else and we sneak and slip by? I worry that we attack a guard and then one gets out a door and that's it. Now we have to take on the whole prison, minus the chaos that we're about to trip. So whatever we got to do, we got to get it and then basically run.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we choose to blow everything at once, it's we don't dawdle, we straight in, we straight out, don't look back.
So that door itself, do we know how it opens?
Because we were told that door the guy is guarding that we're trying to get in for Sedona, it was you approach the door, you're shot and killed. So no one's going to believe for any reason that, we need to go in there because there's trouble. They'll be like, no, you're going to get shot if you try and go in there. That was their standing commands.
Well,
so what was this? What was the because I don't know what y'all talked about because I joined later. But what was the stipulation for these three guys that we're supposed to be bringing with us?
We just have to bring.
Is it
whoever?
So if one of them dies, it's perfectly okay.
I mean, didn't really specify. They wanted them back.
I imagine we get a hefty experience and/or money payout if we deliver them live.
Okay. Yeah. There was something that she offered. Because I'd have to look back in the book to find out what it was. But you'll get some benefit for rescuing.
Because I think, I guess my argument here is we can get all three of them out with the original plan, with the original plan of going out and fighting those ghost thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The question is,
and then doing everything doing what we just talked about to get to Sedona.
Yeah.
So we could get the three guards that goes out with the prisoners. If they die, they die. Get the three prisoners off. And and we're on the moon, so if we have to kill the three guards, nobody's gonna see us kill them. If it comes to that.
Where are the dorms? Hello?
I don't know. Maybe we don't need to kill these three guys though. Maybe with the a code red, maybe that guy will leave if two things happen at once that need direct attention. And if they don't, maybe I can just run it there and be like, we need to evacuate the high profile prisoner to a more secure location so we don't lose the asset. Roll a bluff or diplomacy or whatever.
I like that a bit more. So we step outside with the prisoners, time it where it blows, and the worm gets released basically one after the other, quick succession.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone panics. We rush in. Hopefully panic enough, then we got to get the high profile asset out of here.
Yeah. And maybe while we're outside, we can...
And leave current prisoners outside for a drop pickup.
Well, yeah, maybe drop pickup, or if everything goes right, maybe they can just split the party. Maybe 2 of us go for Sedona, and 3 of us go. Take those guys back to the ship. I don't know. Maybe leave them outside for a pickup, like the initial plan.
I guess my bigger question is the pickup outside even possible? Like, if we get back to the ship, we head there, are they just going to blow us out of the sky when we're trying to drop pick from the one area? Yeah, I would think in a lockdown situation, anything is going to get picked up.
That. I was asking Devin if based on the setup of the prison, would we feel confident that we could do that? That we could leave them outside and pick them up on our way off, off planet or out of the prison in our ship.
Yes, you could.
We could. Okay.
The docking bay is not that far from one of these spots right here. You might take some shots, but they're probably just going to ricochet off your shield or something. So you guys be quick enough. You can get them out of there if you have a good piloting check.
Okay, yeah, then perfect. We go out there, and then while we're outside, hopefully position the guards to where they take some hits, and maybe one or two of them get taken down. But either way, we open the door and detonate the bombs at the same time, so that in the ensuing panic, we don't have to make an excuse about these guys dying out there. We can just run inside and leave the prisoners on the surface of the moon. We'd be
So the idea is we step
That was
out the
kind of what I
door.
was thinking to start with.
yeah.
We
Okay,
step
so we-
out, we fight, we unlock the worm, set the explosives off, and everything goes to hell.
Now, do we
right?
set off the worm at the exact time, or do we detonate, wait 30 seconds, then release the worm?
But you won't be able to set the worm out unless
Oh,
you
yeah.
set a timer. So
Yeah, so we got to time it out to
Yeah.
blow it just before the worm.
So what we'll do, we'll yeah.
synchronize one of your watches, and then that way you'll know when the worm is going to pop off.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
that will be time for blowing your detonations if that's what you want to do.
Well, they were my explosives, I said, so I could set myself to know when the timer's going to go for the door I'm setting, and then I can pop them.
Now you set explosives down in the robot room and one in the doctor's office, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And I mean, if you want to do the explosives, I'm a technomancer, so I have a small computer on my arm that stores spells and stuff. We could watch a clock on that. It's flavorful if you want to do it that way.
Doesn't matter to me, because I figured
Okay.
my character would be just looking at the clock, knowing what timing
Cool.
we have, and then
Well,
just
let's roll out. Let's roll out.
Can we? Did we say where we set that explosive in the med bay?
yeah,
He
I
said-
was up near the door window thing there on the north side.
Up here.
Okay.
It was near this thing. Yeah.
Perfect. So when it blows, it'll open a vacuum. Hopefully.
But yeah, it'll take the airlock with it.
Nice.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh.
I mean, it
Our
is an
roll's
airlock.
good enough, it will.
It would have to blow through two doors of an airlock. And, doors have a hardness of their own.
Yeah.
It may not blow a hole in a door to create a vacuum.
Can we say that we put it here then?
Are you trying to blow a hole in the wall?
I mean, it'd be a hell of a distraction.
Okay, I'll allow it if that's what you're trying to do.
I mean,
That also might do bad things, because that might close
Yeah.
all the doors instead.
yeah, maybe
Because otherwise, then we're going to have to fight being sucked out of the hole in the wall.
This is going to be fun. Okay, so you're putting it on the wall over there, and you have one that's in a robot, right? You stuck it like in his crotch.
Hmm.
Okay, so
I
You
feel
going
like there's
outside?
a third one somewhere.
I think it was only the two. Did you have a third one you wanted to set?
No, I just remember it being the robot room, then the one in there. That was all that I was able to place.
So I thought you placed one in the shower. Didn't we go into showers, or am I
Well, we
thinking of
placed
something?
placed one in one of the doctor's drawers.
Well, at the time, I think you said you were placing it in the cabinet as you were pulling out the medicine. But we can retcon that. If you want to stick it on the wall over there, that's probably fine. And you guys didn't go into the showers. I think it was Garden Bunny who looked at the dude through the door, and he was like, "What do you want?" And she was like, "Nothing," and then left. Nobody went in there.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
didn't go in. I asked him if we had, if he was ready for 3 more, and he was like, I haven't even got these cleaned up yet. I'm like, it's all right. We don't need to worry about it. And we went off.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I
is
think
that
we
the,
only put the two. I was looking around the map trying to think of where we would have put a third one, but no, you're right. I think we only put the two.
I remember two specifically, but I don't know what the third one.
Let's go fight some ghosts or whatever they were.
Whatever those are.
There's some zombied.
Yeah, they are zombie ghost claws. God, I can't think of her name now.
Like Tamarin, only
Tamarin. Yes.
zombied.
So let's go fight some zombie weasels.
Okay. That there were two of them, so just remember that. Okay, so you guys want to head over onto the right-hand side over there. I don't think it's revealed, right? Let me go ahead and do that. real quick. Boom. You see that?
Yes.
Okay, boom. All right, let me jump into the book. I'm going to tell you what you see in this room as you enter. Scroll.
Ooh, kitchen. I like
This is the cafeteria. A U-shaped table sits in the corner, the center of the room, surrounded by a handful of low stools. A number of electric stoves and food storage units stand behind a curved cafeteria-style counter in the eastern half of the room. A set of metal stairs leads up to a catwalk circling the room, for which computer consoles and other high-tech equipment can be accessed. An airlock door leads to the north, near a smaller exit to the northwest. That's the exit you're coming in through. So you guys are going to go straight in there, and you're going to look for suits, of which you find 6. There are 6 suits in this airlock for you to use.
That's 6.
And these will give you the protection that you need from the surface, from the zero atmosphere environment out there.
All right, so
Now, if I remember correctly, I don't need a suit.
I don't think Jeremy does either.
no, I don't think I do either because of my Yeah, no, I don't have to breathe.
I'm gonna take a suit anyways.
But if you and I are disguised as Atlanti,
yeah, good point.
they would need them. We need to wear them because I don't need it.
Well, I'll
Being a
just
stargazer, but
Yeah, put it in a suit.
Geary will show his where is it?
Oh, keep in mind you've got 6 guys here that need to go outside.
Yeah. Geary will show his iridescent spindle stone. Where is it? Yeah. Like he just like I'm covered. I found
Okay.
this off world. It's been rather useful.
I'm going to move you guys around a little bit. So Geary can go outside. You're planning on going out with these guys. So I'm assuming the 6 suits are going to fit on these guys, right?
Oh, I guess you're gonna because the guards need suits too, huh?
Yep.
Oh shoot.
So basically, the 3 prisoners and the
I
3
need a
guards are
suit.
the only ones that fit suits.
I'm doing the kitty dance.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't think about the guards having to go out, like having to have a suit to go out.
So don't me and Diara need suits too? I mean, we can stay behind.
How about
you might
this?
stay behind? You're just trying to get the guards killed out there, right?
Yeah.
And then you wanted Casey to go because he has some sort of prestidigitation or something to knock out that camera,
Yeah.
which he can probably do from inside the airlock. It's right above the reactor.
Okay. Well, if he can do it inside the airlock, then I think we can be set with.
Or if you feel like walking back to the doctor's office, you could get some more suits.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I did the mute on Casey's. If you walk back to the doctor's office, there's another airlock with potentially suits in there.
If
I don't
there's
wanna
suits
I didn't want to make it that obvious, but there's another airlock over there with suits in it.
in. Okay. Well then, yes, we will. We will go harvest however many suits we need for anybody to go outside who wants to.
All right. There's 6 more on that side too.
Okay. Yeah. So that's enough for
Everybody.
yeah, Aurora and Diara and what's your name? Zot.
That. So yeah, you have a suit for everybody who needs one. Let's move forward. What do you want to do? How do you want to attack this situation?
I guess I will need a suit. It's more than just I'll wear a suit anyways.
It's fine. Everybody's covered.
Yeah, we're all covered. I don't know. Let's go outside and see what we have going on. Can you reveal enough area for us to
Yeah, hold on.
place time?
Open.
Casey, you muted again.
I keep trying to talk and Devin keeps muting me. I don't know if I want to play this.
I've only
I
done it
don't know
one
if I want to
time.
play this game anymore.
Hey,
Devin's mean
and
and a
nobody
bully.
can talk to each other when your kids are screaming over the microphones, man.
We could just always push the guards out and move the camera and shut the door and go on about our day if you want to.
Go grab this other one here by the neck and just throw him out too.
All right, so these two Goth Claws are over to the right as you're stepping outside. Who all is stepping out? What order are we going in? The guards are here to kind of take your orders. They're just here to guard these guys to make sure they don't try to escape. And of course,
yeah.
it seems like you have a prisoner with you because two of you look like Aslanti. One of you is a robot who seems to be a servant. The other one's a prisoner. That's under your protection.
I forgot that that the other two, both the it's Diara that's the other prisoner, right?
Is it?
Mhm.
Okay, so Diara is down here with
So-
prisoners. So how do you want to? These guys believe that you're pushing all the prisoners outside. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Casey too. To fight with these Goth Claws.
So why don't we let the prisoners go out first, and they can back up into this corner right here. I'll mage hand the camera to move it, and then everybody else can go out next, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. So Gary will say that myself, my partner, and our robot companion will take the rear behind you, gentlemen. I would like y'all to stay up front and guard these prisoners. So I would like them to be flanked between us.
Okay, so you can put them where you need to.
Okay.
Just put them. I'm just trying to figure out who's outside, who's inside, where everybody's located right here. But you can move them where you're directing them to go. I don't know if you can move these guys.
And as we go out, can I just go ahead and mage hand the camera?
Where are you guys?
I can't
Yes.
move those guys or the guards.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get you to be able to. Controlled by, determine by character sense. All right, just point where you want the guy to go. No, put there.
All right. I would like the essentially, I would like the prisoners to be right, here between us and the Goth Claws, and then the three guards to be, right behind the prisoners.
Okay.
There we go. And then us.
As everyone heads out, I'm going to use my telepathic ability because they'll be in range to tell the three companions of Talmrin that they just follow directions, stay calm, and you'll be safe.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to put you guys in initiative order for this because there's like 12 of you versus two Goth Claws. So you're going to have to figure out a way to segregate these guards to have them fight these Goth Claws by themselves, right? That's your plan. The
Yes.
camera is now malfunctioned, pointing towards the reactor straight down. It's not looking at you guys. And these Goth Claws, I'm going to say, are definitely moving towards you. They have guns, and they seem to know how to use them as zombies.
Okay, so I think we should the prisoners should split and bring some guards with them. And tell me what you guys think of this, please. I'm not just trying to take control of it, but as they get close, like kind of, here I'll use as they get close, right here, the prisoners just kind of shift back and try to put the guards between themselves, and the Goth Claws immediately, like lead them up there and then turn back so you can push them into the Goth Claws. But what we will tell the guards and the prisoners verbally, hey, I want you guys to split, you four on that one, you four on this one. And that way we would, let's see.
Well, K2 is not necessarily a prisoner. He's been considered a slave, so he's out of there.
He's not.
Yep.
That way we can also rush up behind them and aid with pushing these guys into the Goth Claws. Now that we're not under surveillance.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and streamline this and tell you what happens here, because I think I get what you're trying to do. Okay, so you're going to have these guys move forward. They're going to engage with the Goth Claws. You're going to run up from behind as they're starting to engage, and they're going to cower away, and you're going to shove the guards into the line of fire with these Goth Claws, correct?
Yes.
So something
No,
like
no.
this. These guys are going to step back like this, and then you guys would end up somewhere in this position like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And then book it for the door.
Is
now
that
the
the plan?
question-
Book it for the door?
Well, I mean, I think we need to make sure these guards get, at least entangled and,
All right.
How long do we have before our bomb sets? GM?
I figured the bomb, since we decide when the bomb was going to go off, I figured it was going to be 5 minutes. Enough time to shuffle us in through the doors, get suits on, everything, just have it happen, and then just as we're about to gear up, everything goes to hell. So then that way, when everything's going to hell, they can't radio anyone during all of this. Sound right?
Yeah.
Are you trying to leave these guys on the surface?
Don't we need, if we're trying to leave them on the surface, don't we need to make sure these gas claws end up dead so they don't kill our other 3 people?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I think we actually need to make sure that these 5 out here end up dead.
Okay.
If we're going to leave our prisoners on the surface.
Okay. Then in that case, I can put like a 15-minute timer on it. Because then that should give us plenty of time to beat them all up. Then we wait on the surface, get our other guys out of the way, and then be ready to run back in the door when shit hits the fan. Because I'm sure we'd be able to see the explosion on the other side. We won't hear it because we're in space, but we should be able to see it go poof.
You're the one who's setting it off, so you're going to know what happened. Okay. So, what's going to happen here is these cybernetic zombie Gauss claws are going to make work out of these guys. Pound for pound, they can take these 3 guards.
Okay.
So you have just shoved these guards forward. You're making sure they stay in the fight. Maybe you take a couple shots at them yourself, but they will be destroyed, and these 2 zombies are going to be weakened. I'm not going to make you fight these guys. You'll be able to take them out. There's so fucking many of you. And they're weak from the combat. Essentially, your plan is effective here. Like, these guys are all going to go down.
Actually, we've never role played our way out of battle before. Holy
You
shit!
never have. There's a much bigger battle to come, and I don't want to linger on this one too much. But you're trying to make these guys fight them, and pound for pound, they're gonna lose. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to roll out the dice for all of these guys fighting each other while you sit there bored. Pound for pound, they're gonna lose, and the zombies are going to be left over with very little health, and you're going to make quick work of them as well. It would take 1 round for you guys to wipe these guys out, so we're not gonna dig into this, but that's gonna be an effective way to kill them. So you can leave these guys out here on the surface now if that's your plan. You can make your way back inside. Your door is opening, right? You wanted the door to open and the grenades to go off at the same time?
You're talking about the all the security doors, including the worm and that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wanted to have it where basically the bomb happens and then make it seem like because the bombs go off, the doors open.
Okay.
Like,
So
And you want the worm loose.
Just
yes.
a few seconds before then. Okay.
I'm going to
The
put you guys
idea
on a different map for a second.
Yeah, so
Whoa,
the
what
idea
just
is
happened there?
I'm going to put you on a different map for a second because the layout of this place is about to change drastically. And I don't want you to see everything I'm doing back here.
okay. Because the idea, the way I make it play out is an explosion happened, or multiple in this case. That's what caused the doors to freak, and they're open, and that's the cause of the doors being open. So they won't question why the doors are open.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense.
Because then we're free reign to just run because I opened all the doors. Or
Yeah,
at
we can
least
just
open
claim it's
those doors.
malfunctioning.
And then we can try and stick with we need to get the VIP out. Go with it.
Okay, hold on. See, bear with me for a second. I gotta do some adjustments here. This guy's not wanting to take the adjustment. Come on, man. Okay. This guy here.
Casey's still around? Did he mute himself?
Okay. I'm not sure.
I think he was.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Okay. All right. I know where
Oh,
you
by
guys
the
are
way,
going next.
I forgot to screen that when Zach goes through the door, he screams freedom and takes off running.
All right. Okay, well, strong one.
Damn.
When you guys come back in, you take a moment, take off your suits or whatever. Your explosions went off. You know they went off. You know that the door is open for this creature. And as you come back in, it's like a horror scene. Lights are flashing, strobe lights almost. Inside the cafeteria, there's 2 drones that are cooking, and they're just not moving anymore. And as you make your way back out to this area in the middle, where you were trying to get to before with that door they
Holy
wouldn't allow
crap,
you to
they're
go
all
through,
dead?
there's a dead guy in the hallway there. There's the 2 guards who were in that room are both absolutely eviscerated. I'm talking blood on the walls, entrails everywhere in the hallway just to the north. And then another guy beyond that in the cell block.
Worm 2 OP.
If you look
Damn.
down below, there's another couple guys who have been absolutely eviscerated in the hallway. It looks like something out of Stranger Things if you go down there. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna say bum rush to Sedona.
Yeah.
We need to see if she's alive
Rush to
in
this
the
door.
high restricted area and get her the fuck out.
Do we want these 3 guys to run with us, or do we want them to stay in this room where we know nobody is dead?
The 3 prisoners are staying on the moon surface.
Yeah, they were going to
Okay.
something like that.
What I'm wondering is, do we want to get Sedona? Do we want to have me hand off my suit to her and shuffle her outside with the other 2, and then we just book it as, anyone that doesn't look like a guard gets out on the moon surface and the rest book it for the ship?
Maybe.
Because if we're going to pick them off the moon surface, it's the safest place for the people that look like prisoners to be on the moon surface.
Mhm.
So I'll
I
draw
like the
attention.
idea of bringing the story-specific NPC with us, though, in case shit goes wrong.
That's fine. But like with me, I look like a prisoner. They're treating me like a prisoner.
True.
Unless you want me there for muscle.
I always want you there for muscle.
Yeah, but if that door, like another thing that we didn't think of is security.
Oh yeah,
if
yeah.
the door
Computer checks and that.
doesn't open, yeah.
Yep, good point. I'll stay with the party.
I mean,
then.
I can go. It doesn't matter. Whatever y'all want to do, just let me know.
I say party stick together. Yeah. What is the deal with this door, though?
Okay,
We
the
can
door
always-
will open. The door will open for you in just a second. I've got to do some on-the-fly planning right here. So take a brief recess or talk about what you're planning on doing, and I'm going to get this up for you because I wasn't prepped this far.
Oh, okay.
Zach screams "Viva la freedom insects" because the worm killed everybody.
Yeah, I just need a second to get some stuff online here.
And just so you know, it was a caterpillar, and now it's going to turn into Mothra.
Okay, so if the door just opens for us,
Well, it's not
I
just going to open
choose
for you. You guys will have to
released.
run computer checks on it, but you're going to pass them, so I'm not too
Okay.
concerned about that. Just give me 1 second to arrange.
The kaiju was
Before I head back in, I'm gonna tell these 3 guys what the plan is. Us go in and get her, and then we're gonna come by and get them. And then if they see anybody, I want them to hide
Where's my folder?
over here where I'm moving my person.
AKA, Devin's getting all of his tokens in order to attack us. Just so everyone knows.
Something like that.
But just if they see anything and they think they're in danger, I want them to hide over here on the opposite side of the door. But we are gonna come over and we're gonna get them. But I'm gonna go help them get our friend out.
Shoot.
Geary is going to draw 2 weapons, and curse the fact that he has 4, too few arms. Oh shit!
I mean, do we think we're getting ready to go into a fight? Because if so, I want to cast a buff. So
Whatever you think is behind this door might be something you're concerned about. Just get everything.
So instead, I'm going to sit there and blow bubbles like a crab.
I gotta step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
I do, man. All right, should have been more prepped for this, and I wasn't.
Oops.
I
That's
didn't think it was
fine.
going to go that quick.
We throw a monkey wrench into everything all the time, anyways.
It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I just got to make sure I have everybody in place and what they're all doing here. see. Who am I missing? Clavalius.
I'm just gonna have my pistol ready in one hand and my staff ready in the other one.
Oh, okay. So,
Since this is a high alert situation anyway, they would expect me to be armed, running around.
I mean, can I have my gun too? I was given a gun.
okay. All right. I think I'm in place. I think I got what I need. Yeah, I think I got what I need. Let me read about how this is going to go down while Jeremy's away. Nobody has to go anytime soon, right?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
We're open the rest of the night.
Okay, cool. This might take some
We're
time.
all
Long as I'm-
Saturday.
As long as I'm off by 11, I'm happy.
You'll have to keep me posted. It's 10:15 over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know if you'll be off by 11. We'll see.
Yep.
Fighting the whole fucking garrison. Damn it. And the worm, too.
That worm, oh my god. Are you guys glad I didn't pick the worm to come along too?
Well, they wouldn't allowed us to take the worm, I bet.
After
hope
what you've
not.
seen, you might want to be concerned about where the worm is and what its intentions are.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely.
Well, I guess the question is when
Because
we
it
were
killed the guys down the hallway past the medic. It killed the medic.
No, it didn't kill the medic. You guys blew a hole in the wall.
yeah, we killed the medic.
We
You
killed
killed
the
the medic.
medic.
Charmed him and then blew him through an airlock. So I guess my question is when she was originally looking at the worm, would she know if it has intelligence or not?
I don't even know if it does, honestly.
Because the question is, can we
Yes,
reason
yes.
with it?
It has some intelligence, and it has a purpose. Just you don't know what that is right now.
I've got
But yes, it
telepathic
has-
ability. I can try to talk to with it.
Yeah, with the telepathic ability, I think you'd be able to talk to it in a way.
Do you
Yep.
boys like Mexico? Woo!
You don't think I could use clicks and clacks to talk to it? I'm just trying
Let's
to make my
let's
character.
talk about how much we hate Ohio.
useful.
Everybody hates Ohio.
Yeah, Daria sees this thing going to murder everyone. She's like, wait! Murder those guys.
All right. So Hallie is not going to go back to sleep.
Do we need to kill it right here and take on this fight next week?
Um,
Oh, he said fight. We're in for it. Damn it.
can we at least see what's on the other side of the door
Yes, I can show you that.
and like
Okay.
get our whole like
Yeah. I'm not gonna have you roll for initiative right now because I want to track that tonight, but because I need to do some stuff about like what kind of experience you guys have gotten up until this point and whether or not any of you have leveled up before we get into like initiative trackers and all that stuff for next week. But I'll deal with that throughout the week. Let me go polygonal reveal. Just like this. Nope. This. Stop it. This.
I see a light under the
This.
door.
You may not have been able to see all of this up front, but as you guys walk in, there are 3 guards of some sort standing to your left in one of these little like control room doors, almost as if they're taking a break. And you may not be able to see it right away, but way off to the right-hand side, there's some sort of a machine, and Sedona is in that machine.
Mm-hmm.
I called it.
Now, you left 2 of you out on the surface because you said everybody who looks like a prisoner needs to stay out on the surface, right?
Didn't I consider staying with the
consider a
party?
Yeah, I wasn't considering the party.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine. Take them all inside. I was confused.
I was thinking the
but go
party
ahead.
probably all needs to be together.
Yeah, put yourselves in the party order where the door just opened up. And if you wanted buffs or something like that before you open this door, we'll apply it all next week. And I say wait till next week because obviously you guys, if you leveled up or something like that, then it'll count more next week.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. And this battle will be the big deal right here. That's why I didn't want to linger on these Goss claws too much. You guys had a good plan for that, so I'm not worried about it. But this will be the thing. These three guys right here are going to want to stop you from getting into this room to save your friend Sedona.
I only see 2 guys.
And that's not a bad game, man. That's a 50-minute session right there, so it's not bad. We'll pick it up next week. Everybody say goodbye to the recording.
Goodbye.
Bye, recording.